Welcome to the very first episode of DeeBugging, the troubleshooting series where we break down real-world IT problems step by step without all the confusing tech jargon. I'm Dee from ITwithDee, and whether you're an end user trying to better understand technology or a new technician trying to learn how IT professionals think, this series is for you. Now, a lot of people think troubleshooting is just randomly clicking buttons until something starts working again, but that's actually not what troubleshooting is at all. Troubleshooting is a process. It's the process of identifying a problem, narrowing down possible causes, testing solutions, and eventually resolving the issue. But before we can dive into specific technical problems in future episodes, we're gonna focus on the most important skill in IT, how to troubleshoot. So let's do some debugging. Now, before we get started, a quick disclaimer. These videos are meant for educational purposes and beginner level troubleshooting guidance. Always use caution when working with technology, especially in business, medical, or production environments. If you're uncomfortable performing a step, dealing with electrical hazards, or working on critical systems, please contact a qualified IT professional instead. Thank you. On to the series. What troubleshooting actually is. Now, when people think about IT, they sometimes imagine technicians magically walking up to a broken device, pressing 3 buttons, typing really fast, and somehow fixing everything in under 5 minutes. And while yes, sometimes IT does look like wizardry, most of the time, troubleshooting is actually just organized problem solving. That's it. Good troubleshooting isn't about guessing. It's about gathering information, observing patterns, asking questions, eliminating possibilities, and narrowing the issue down step by step. Because in IT, the first issue you see isn't always the real issue. Let's talk about symptoms versus causes. This is one of the most important things to understand in troubleshooting. A symptom is not always the cause. For example, someone may say the internet is down, but the actual issue could be Wi-Fi is disconnected, airplane mode is enabled, a loose cable, a DNS problem, or the modem simply needs to be restarted. The actual symptom is I can't access the internet. But troubleshooting helps us discover why. Let's talk about why IT asks so many questions. Is it because we enjoy interrogating people? Absolutely not. It's because details matter. Questions help us narrow things down. For example, we may ask, when did the issue start? Did anything change recently? Is it happening for everyone or just one person? What exactly happens when you try? Is there an error message? Can you show me? Every answer removes possibilities, and the fewer possibilities we have, the closer we get to the solution. Now, this will take us to our basic troubleshooting process. Now, every company and every technician may do things a little differently, but generally speaking, troubleshooting usually follows the same core steps. Step 1, identify the problem. First, we want to figure out exactly what's happening, not simply say it's broken. That doesn't tell us much. Instead, we gather specifics. What is the device doing? What isn't it doing? What changed? Can the issue be reproduced? In IT, specifics matter. Step 2, start with the simple stuff. This is one of the biggest lessons in IT. Always check the simple things first. Seriously, before assuming the server exploded, check power cables, internet connections, battery levels, usernames and passwords, whether something is muted or whether the device is even turned on. And yes, people really do forget to turn things on sometimes. It happens more than you think. Step 3. Narrow down the cause. We start isolating the issue. This is where troubleshooting becomes almost like detective work. For example, is the issue happening on one device or multiple? One account or all accounts? One application or the entire computer? Wi-Fi only or Ethernet too? These questions help us figure out where the issue actually lives. Step 4. Test possible solutions. Once we narrow down possible causes, we start testing fixes. Maybe we restart the device, reconnect to Wi-Fi, reinstall software, reset a password, clear cache, update drivers, or re-add a printer. But here's the important part. We test methodically, not randomly. Step 5. Verify the fix. And this step is very important. Never assume the issue is fixed just because the error disappeared. Actually test it. Can the user now do what they were trying to do before? Because if they still can't complete their task, the issue may not actually be resolved. Step 6. Prevent future issues. Good troubleshooting also asks, how do we prevent this from happening again? Because good IT isn't just about fixing problems, it's about reducing future problems too. Now, of course, you realistically won't be able to do this for every issue. And even for the issues you can do it for, you may not be able to stop it from happening altogether. But you can definitely reduce the likelihood of it happening. Definitely try to do this when you can. Okay? Diving into a troubleshooting mindset. One thing you'll learn very quickly in IT is this. Panic makes troubleshooting harder. The calmer and more organized you are, the easier problems become to solve. And honestly, a lot of troubleshooting is simply patience. Sometimes the issue is obvious, sometimes it takes time. Sometimes users accidentally explain the issue incorrectly because they don't fully understand what's happening, and that's okay. Part of troubleshooting is learning how to listen carefully, observe carefully, and investigate carefully. Also remember, part of good troubleshooting is also knowing when to escalate an issue. Okay, let's dive into common troubleshooting mistakes. One of the biggest mistakes people, end users, and technicians make is jumping straight to complicated fixes. For example, reinstalling Windows immediately, replacing hardware too quickly, changing multiple settings at once, or following random internet advice without understanding the issue. And this can actually make troubleshooting and the issue more difficult because now you've introduced even more variables into the problem. Troubleshooting is a skill. The more you work on it, the better you become at recognizing patterns. Over time, you start noticing common causes, repeated mistakes, familiar symptoms, and faster ways to isolate issues. But every technician starts somewhere. Nobody is born knowing how to troubleshoot. So, if there's one thing I want you to take away from today's episode, it's this. Troubleshooting is not magic. It's a process. It's observation, it's patience, it's critical thinking, it's solving problems one step at a time. Thank you for watching the very first episode of DeeBugging. In our next episode, we're going to take the troubleshooting process we learned today and apply it to one of the most common IT issues ever: printer problems, everyone's favorite headache. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and turn on the notifications so you don't miss future episodes. And if there is a technical issue you want us to break down in future episodes, leave it down in the comments below. Until next time.